bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up.
What is up? I'm back with another YouTube video. I'm gonna start being more consistent on here. I've been trying. I need to get better at being consistent on YouTube to bring you valuable content. That being said, today is Tuesday, July 29th. It is currently 10:30. Peep the wallpaper. Good reminder for you guys. Delaying action is telling God that you don't want it anymore. It's big facts right there. Anyways, that being said, I've only been up for about an hour and a half, and not even an hour being up, I've already made $1,000. So it feels pretty good, apart from crypto and most of it from commissions. And yeah, your boy's been getting back into crypto a little bit. I wasn't in the past, didn't do well, but now we're finally doing better with crypto, and now I actually have money to put into it. So yeah, but anyways, that being said, I'm going to bring you guys through the day with me today, just basically dropping some free value on content, systems, understanding how stuff works, how to get your clients better results and stuff like that, because I know for those of you who run an agency, it's not easy, and your whole job is to get your clients results, but sometimes it's not as easy as it seems. So I'm going to break that down for you guys. Right now, I'm just going to get myself ready, get to work, start getting client work done, probably work for a couple hours, and then hit the gym, sauna. Then I'm going to meet up with my friend to go to the gym. I'll bring you guys with, and then we're going to have lunch and stuff like that. And I have a couple meetings at the end of the day, but that being said, we're going to get started, so let's get to work. Oh, and one more thing, we're already up $11,000 for the month. It's my biggest month yet, so it feels pretty good to be making that much money at such a young age at 15 years old. And I turn 16 next month, so it's exciting how far I've come and look back on that stuff. And I'll share a couple videos with you guys of me like a couple years ago. You guys will see it on the screen, just when I was creating content and stuff, and I was struggling to get results. It's pretty cool to look back on. Yo, we've been grinding. We just came back from the Dallas convention. Right now it's October 15th or 16th. We just came back from the Dallas convention. I've literally learned so much. I'm posting on all platforms now. I'm really growing. I'm helping others, and I haven't closed the client yet, but I'm getting there. I think I'm gonna close one this week. I believe in it. And now I've been literally working 7 to 12 hour days, literally just grinding here all day. This is the only thing keeping me awake. This and coffee. Got this setup here, grinding. Just about to read the Bible verse, and we're getting to the next level soon. That convention really woke me up and made me realize what I had to do. I'm so tired, but I know it's gonna pay off. And for those of you seeing this in the future, just don't give up, because eventually it'll pay off. Like, I know it can be so hard, but if you keep going, you won't regret it. 2,000, I'm already at, I'm already at 962. I'll literally pull that up right now. Look at this. If we go over here, Gumroad, log in. Oh shoot. Look. Here. Spilled water over $962, bro. Freaking insane. We're almost there. Then we got, so far we've made $769, and look at all these sales. Dude, younger you would not have believed all of that was possible. Like, it just wouldn't have happened. Like, when we first started this journey, bro, I would like die over this, bro. I'd want this so bad, and it's crazy because now I have it. And like, even though I feel like I'm not even accomplishing that much, this is absolutely insane. Like, we gotta remember, Jack, like, keep going, keep being consistent, because you can't accomplish. You've done all this, bro. All of this. You've done all that, bro. You've done this, bro. Look at this. $962. That's actually insane, bro. It doesn't matter what other kids are doing. You're improving so much. Let's look at analytics. Monthly. $659 within the last month. And if you're somebody who's not getting that great of results right now, just keep going, bro. Don't give up. As long as you show up every single day and you really believe that you are already successful before you are successful, that's when you're gonna succeed. Okay, this is not financial advice, but I just dropped a couple hundred into this one because apparently it's supposed to blow up and has a strong narrative and stuff like that. Not financial advice, but that's just documenting the journey of what I'm doing, but dropped a couple hundred into that. So it's supposed to go to like 10, 20 mil market cap, but we'll see.
Sir, 6 figs on the whip, that's a price tag.
Alright, so I just finished vacuuming up my room. Way cleaner now. I need to finish fixing up my bed. It was so dirty here. I don't know why, but in here in the apartment in Brazil, it gets so like dirty and dusty fast. Anyways, that being said, just made another $800. So today we are already up $1,700. Plus I had, $1,700 plus crypto, like 2 bands up for the day already. It's only 11:10 a.m. As you guys can see right here, client texted me, $8,000 deal closed. I get 10% of that. So yeah, off to a great start. And now we are, for the month, we are at, let's see here, 12,566. Not too shabby. Let's see. Now we're gonna actually get to work.
Yo, aye. I showed them love and they showed man hate. These days that is expected. Outside with a bad one, she told me that I'm bougie, said I'm selective. I'm in the streets and I got some rivals, so man stepping protected.
Okay, so now that while I'm downloading client videos to edit, to head over to just edit videos and stuff like that, I was getting everything together, cleaned up my room. A lot cleaner. I told you guys I vacuumed it, changed the fit, we're all black, and then just got my calendar ready for today, what needs to get done exactly, because it was a little bit messy because I made it last night but it wasn't correct. So I fixed that up. Anyways, the first thing I wanted to touch on is getting clients in the first place, right? And this can apply to anybody, like if you're somebody who's running an agency like me, or if you're a coach who's struggling to get clients. The first thing is you gotta understand who you are, right? Because like personally for me, when it comes to getting clients, we'll talk about inbound first, right? So inbound means from content, meaning people come to you, prospects come to you, they're already warm. And for example, you know, on posts you'll see comment systems if you want this plug and play playbook on how to do X and Y, Z, whatever it may be. But the thing is, you gotta know who you are, right? Like I'm not the type of person who likes to create short form content about business, scripted content. That's just not me. I personally feel like a guru when I do that type of content. I don't like it. I prefer to just build an audience, kind of like Iman Gadzi in a way, where like his short form content is more like inspirational, relating, and documentation. And then on YouTube long form, it's more like giving information, like a guru. I don't mean guru in a bad way when I say guru, but just so you have an understanding of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like normal versus informational content. And that's what I'm going to start doing, is giving more information on YouTube, because I do have a lot of info. I mean, there's a lot I need to learn. I don't know that much, but I want to share what I've learned so far. I mean, I've made over $30,000 this year at 15 years old, made my clients over $350,000 this year. So I just want to share what I'm learning with you, share how you can get more clients, share how you can grow. So the first step to getting clients is you got to understand yourself, right? So let's say you're like me, you don't want to do informational content on short form, then you need to be documenting your life, showing how you're growing your clients, or showing what you're doing, and just documenting everything, and then giving free value along the way, like normal talking videos, stuff like that. You don't have to do guru scripted content though. It can just come straight from the heart. And then you gotta have at least one place where you're giving value. Like on X I give value, on here I'm gonna start giving value, because then that's gonna drive in leads, right? So I'm gonna start explaining the systems, start explaining how stuff works, how I make money, how I make my clients money, and then I'm gonna have free guides, I'm gonna have free trainings in the description, right? And then I'm probably gonna create one so you guys can watch a free training. I'll probably create it before I post this video, and stuff like that. Just lead magnets, bringing people into systems through funnels, all that stuff. And then let's say you do want to do inbound content, meaning informational content to drive in leads. Then what you have to do is, it's the same thing on YouTube. You can just clip YouTube content, or you can literally just break down what you do in a shorter and summarize it. Don't make it as long form, and make sure the video is like 30 to 45 seconds long. Now, when it comes to outbound, you need to make sure that in the beginning, like I'm talking about complete beginning, right? Or you only have 1 to 3 clients. It's really hard to get clients via inbound when you only have like 1 to 3. You're gonna have to be doing a lot of outbound, right? So when it comes to outbound DMs, in the beginning, you can be sending them yourself, but if you really don't have time, get an appointment setter. I'll shout out a few people: Bash PIFs on Instagram, JakeRyan.closes on Instagram, Dustin Verano. Also, you guys, I did a video with. He plugs and plays systems for coaches as well. Like he'll give you setters and closers, so he's also somebody who's great. I'll put all of them, all their Instagrams, link in the description, and you can reach out to those people. I don't personally give away setters and closers just like that. I give away setters and closers for my clients specifically. But anyways, that being said, like sending at least 30 to 50 DMs a day, and just make sure in the DMs that you're not like sounding like everybody else. Make sure you're separating, right? Because you don't want to be like everybody else, because people get hundreds of DMs a day. I get lots of DMs a day. You don't want to sound like a scammer, an Indian scammer, not to be racist or anything, but the majority of the scammers, those people that message us, are Indian or stuff like that, and they typically scam. I've been scammed multiple times over the DMs. But sound different, right? Like relate to people's content, relate to their posts, and actually try to create a relationship with them. And then once you start sending 30 to 50 DMs consistently for a couple months, you'll be booking calls if you're doing it right, or your appointment setter, and you'll start getting more clients. And then once you reach like the 5 to 10 client range, that's when you get more inbound, more referrals and stuff like that. So I just got a good amount of work done. It is 2:26 p.m. I think the last time I talked to you was 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. But anyways, that being said, right now it's at 2 million. It's looking pretty positive. Like it's literally about to spike up. I haven't looked at it in a little bit because I was working. We'll see how that goes, but got a lot of client work done. And yeah, so we're up $1,700 for the day already, just off commissions and a little bit off crypto. So a great start to the day so far, great productivity. And I'm gonna get ready for the gym, head to the gym, meet up with my bro, have lunch with him, then I'll be back. All right, I am back. It is 6:14 p.m. It's the next day. I forgot to update you on what was going on. So what actually went on is I ended up getting work done, had a couple meetings, then I finished up client work, right? Then I went to my friend's house, got home at like 1 a.m., finished up client work until like 2:30 a.m., and then went to bed. And then today I woke up late. Wasn't necessarily productive, like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like I just like to document my journey and tell you guys the truth, because truth is I'm not perfect, no entrepreneur is, and it's never just sunshine and rainbows and I'm always working. Sometimes I waste time, like this whole morning was wasted from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then after lunch I came back home and I actually got work done because I had no choice. I have to get client work done. So I got work done. Now I'm just chilling. I still have a lot more work to get done. But yeah, so I've just been working, not too much going on, and decided to get back on the camera. So that being said, I'm going to get a little bit more work done just so I'm not like rushed at night, and then I am going to drop some more value for you guys. All right, so we're out here in the gym at nighttime is like the best thing to do, all black. I just finished hitting legs over there. What I'm gonna do right now is just a little bit of kickboxing, a little bit of boxing and normal, and probably some push-ups. So let's go. Alright, so I just lost the first game with checkers. I haven't played in a while. I'm getting better and better at this, but you know, we lost. But now we're putting 5 Brazilian reals on the table. So, my friend here. So, we gotta win this one. We gotta win it. Alright guys, he won the 5 reals. I've honestly like played really fucking bad that game. That was a horrible game. The other one was way better. You guys should have seen the other game. That was way better. It lasted like 30 minutes, but this one I finished in like 5 minutes. That was not good at all. Alright guys, so quick update on the crypto portfolio. Let me just get in my room. Alright, so as I was saying, an update here. So I am currently on Troll 51.6 RMC, and then so I originally invested 200 into it. It went up to I think 250, 240, cashed out 25% because I hit one of my take profit points, and then put back another $30 into it. So I took like 50, put another 30 into it, so we were at like 180, then I put another 30, so it was at 210, and then now we're up $10 right now. And then 38 into XRP. I had like $200 worth of XRP when it was at 50 cents. Now it's at $3, but I sold it because I used it for meme coins, which was really stupid. And then I had like $600 worth of Doge, and I also sold all of that because I was stupid. But yeah, you live and you learn. Also forgot to mention that I hired a new appointment setter today, so that's gonna be good. Finally gonna get some calls rolling in because I haven't been doing outreach. I've literally just been focusing on client work. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Fast forward to yet another day. It is currently Thursday. I just got out of the shower. I did some tennis, hit the gym, did the sauna, 1:48 p.m. and I'll show you guys the payment that we got from the $1,700 it landed today. As you can see, look at that right there. We did it, boys. That's what happens when you lock in, you don't give up, and you show up every single fucking day no matter how you feel, because at the end of the day, success does not care how you feel in any way, shape, or form. And I wanted to touch on one last thing before I end this video with you guys, and it's about social media, right? So if you want to go viral on social media, if you want to post on social media, if you want to make money on social media, there isn't really necessarily a secret formula, but you got to make sure you show up every single day and you're giving out value. Because if you're not showing up every single day and posting at least 2 to 3 times a day in the beginning, you aren't going to make it and you aren't going to go that far. I just have 4,000 followers on Instagram and I make over 10 grand a month through my personal brand. So it doesn't matter how many followers you have, how many views you get. I average 1,000 views on videos. It's going up though. I'm starting to get traction. But anyways, that being said, be consistent, show up every single day, do multiple posts a day. It's going to take consistency. a couple months to a couple years, but eventually you'll blow up. You'll start making a lot of money off of it. And that being said, we're gonna wrap up the vlog. If you guys haven't already, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe. I put a lot of effort into these videos for you. And also, if you're a coach or somebody who wants to make money through their personal brand and you're struggling to do so, what I do is I offer done for you services. We take over everything, save you more time and energy, and we make sure we get you those results. Like this month for one of my clients, we already did over $100,000. Insane. We made over $300,000 with them, $350,000 I think, in 6 months. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.